Okay, con number 3 is kind of funny because nobody really understands what you're doing in pharmacy school. Hey guys, I'm Jasmine and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys 5 pros and 5 cons about pharmacy school. So if you want to know the tea, the good, the bad, the ins and outs of pharmacy school, make sure you guys keep watching. Also, to stay in the loop, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to know more about me, my lifestyle, and pharmacy. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Okay, so I have this piece of paper here. It was some notes, but I ended up writing some notes for this video on it. Recycling is the key. So I'm gonna tell you guys 5 pros and 5 cons about pharmacy school. But since I'm a positive person and I like to be positive, I'm gonna start off with the pros of pharmacy school. Okay, so my first pro is that if you do choose to go to pharmacy school, you're going to be getting a terminal degree in your field, which means it's the highest possible degree you can earn in pharmacy. So you will be a doctor. You will be able to be addressed as such if you would like. So Dr. Perry in the future, but you will be getting a terminal degree. So something for me that was really important is I wanted to be an expert in my field, whatever field I chose in undergrad. I wanted to be the person that basically knew everything there was to know about one thing. Whether that was with the PhD program or a PharmD. I eventually chose a PharmD program, but it's really, really cool and awesome to me that I'm going to be an expert in pharmacy when I graduate pharmacy school. So pro number 1, you get a terminal degree. Okay, so my second pro is what everybody thinks about, well, a lot of people think about when they think about pharmacy or pharmacy school, is when you graduate, you have excellent earning potential. So pharmacy gives you the opportunity to make upwards, well, not upwards, it gives you the opportunity to make 6 figures post-graduation. So it does give you the opportunity to make back some of the money that you lose in loans, which is a good thing and a lot of people think about. But yeah, after you graduate, you have the opportunity to make some money, get the bag after you graduate, basically to help make up for what you lost in loans. Yeah, so number 2, great earning potential. Okay, so going along with pro number 2 is pro number 3. And this one is really important to me and is also another reason why I chose the PharmD program, is that you have career flexibility. So with a lot of other careers, you graduate and you know exactly what you're going to do or some area of what you want to do. But in pharmacy, there are a ton of things that you can do. So with the PharmD, you can do retail pharmacy, and this is what most people are familiar with, or community pharmacy, and it's where you work in a store and you help dispense medications to the public. So ultimately, you get to provide medications and you aid in this dispensing process. But you also have the opportunity to work in a hospital. So you can be a clinical pharmacist. Essentially, you work with the medical team to determine the best therapies or the most appropriate interventions for a patient. You can do dosing, calculations. Basically, you're the go-to person on the medical team for all medication-related questions. So you can be a clinical pharmacist. You can be an operations pharmacist in a hospital. So you do the dispensing process for the entire hospital. So in that capacity, you could work in a clean room where you prepare IV medications, or you aid in the process of preparing IV medications. Or you can work basically just checking prescriptions to be sent out on the floor. So you can work in a hospital, you can do community. And the last one is, I guess, one of the bigger places that you can work. You could do industry. So you could work for a pharmaceutical company in multiple capacities. So anything from drug safety to marketing to clinical drug development, research trials, anything. Pharmacists can play huge roles in the pharmaceutical industry. So there is a lot of career flexibility. You don't have to stay in one area. If you want, you can start in one area and move laterally to another area. So pharmacy has amazing opportunities for career movement and flexibility. Okay, so pro number 4 is your ability to apply basic science to real life scenarios. So what was really important for me is that I got a degree in biology, and I knew that I wanted my career to have some aspect of biology because I just spent 4 years of my life studying this one topic, so I wanted to use it in my future career. And what's cool about pharmacy is that you can use your basic science knowledge and apply it to real life scenarios and real life patients. So whether that be with antimicrobials that you choose based on the biology, you do have the option to utilize your previous knowledge and your previous experience with pharmacy. Even if you didn't study a basic science, you can apply what you learned to pharmacy. So I have one friend who was an African American studies major, and you're able to apply that to pharmacy school through different access to care or how different minority groups or ethnic groups respond to different medication therapies. So you can apply what you've learned previously to pharmacy school. So that's pro number 4. Okay, so this is pro number 5. This is my last pro. And it's the most humanizing, I think, or the one aspect to me that applies to my overall human experience, and that's the ability to serve others. So most people think about pharmacists as being the people who are behind a counter in a retail store who dispense medications. And yes, that is what a lot of pharmacists do. But if you think about it, that entire career path in community pharmacy is literally dedicated to serving the public. So you're the go-to person for dispensing medications to that person. So if you aren't there, they don't get their medications. You can also do medication counseling. So if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't know how to use their medications properly. Or you're also able to recommend products that are over the counter, because a lot of people don't want to pay to go to the doctor for something that they can get over the counter. So you're the go-to person to serve the community in that capacity. But if you do choose other career paths, you're still able to serve others. And to me, that's really important, because at the essence of pharmacy, you're there to serve others through medication. So to me, pro number 5 is being able to use your knowledge and what you learn and your privilege by being able to sit in classrooms to serve the community around you. Okay, so this is my least favorite part, but these are the cons about pharmacy school. So I'm gonna start with the first one. And on my list, the first one I have is you literally have to dedicate another 4 years to your degree. So some pharmacy schools don't require a 4-year degree before going into pharmacy school, but for me, I wanted to get a bachelor's degree before going to pharmacy school. So all in all, I'm gonna spend 8 years total in higher ed. So 8 years of college, and then I may potentially do a residency after school. So one thing that I didn't think about that I wish I would have thought about is the fact that this is another 4 years of your life. So con number 1, the length of actually learning to get a PharmD, so 4 more years. Okay, so con number 2, and I honestly didn't learn about this con until I got into pharmacy school. Con number 2 is market saturation. So I don't know if you guys know, but previously there was a time in which we needed a ton of pharmacists because there was a lack. But now, because there are so many pharmacy schools who are giving PharmD degrees, we actually have a market saturation, which means that the number of pharmacists that are graduating may eventually be more than the amount of pharmacists that we need in the field. So for me, market saturation kind of freaked me out at first, to be honest. But honestly, after speaking with some of my professors at my undergrad institution, I realized that a ton of careers are saturated. And that's because more people are going to college and more people are getting degrees. So honestly, in a majority of career fields that you choose, there's going to be some market saturation. But to combat these, you can move to an area where there aren't a lot of pharmacists, so where pharmacists are needed. Number 2, which I think is really, really important, go to a top school. Because if you do, you have amazing opportunities for networking. The school can give you opportunities for post-graduation success. So market saturation is a con, but there are ways to get over market saturation, especially because you are your own person. So other people may have a PharmD, but they won't be able to apply what they learned the exact same way that you will be. So con number 2, market saturation. Okay, con number 3 is kind of funny because nobody really understands what you're doing in pharmacy school. So previously, pharmacists didn't have to have a PharmD, but recently pharmacists have to have a doctorate degree to graduate and practice pharmacy. And a lot of people don't necessarily understand what pharmacy school is. They kind of think about pharmacists as just the people that sit behind counters and count pills. But in reality, pharmacy is so much broader than that, and you learn so much and you pay so much attention to detail about different medications. So this con is really silly, but con number 3 is nobody understands what you're doing in pharmacy school, and they honestly don't know that you're getting a doctorate degree. So they think, oh, you're in pharmacy school, you're just going to be a pharmacist. Actually, pharmacists have doctorate degrees, they're terminal degrees, and you can refer to your pharmacist as a doctor if you like. So con number 3, nobody knows what you're doing. Okay, so con number 4 is literally just the reality of being in pharmacy school, and school is not easy. So I wish someone would have actually, somebody did tell me that school wasn't easy, but me being me, I was like, oh, it's not that hard, like it's nothing I can't do. And that's true, it's nothing you can't do, But pharmacy school is very challenging, and I say that to say you can do it. Just realize that it's not going to be easy. So con number 4 is that school is not easy, and it will take a lot of time, and it will take a lot of basically motivating yourself, because school is not easy. So con number 4 is school is hard. Okay, so con number 5 is really important, and it will impact your life post-graduation. But con number 5 is the financial responsibility that goes into being in pharmacy school. So pharmacy school is expensive. Whether it's public or private, it's expensive. For the most part, depending on your program, you're going to try to get scholarships, you're going to take out loans, or you're going to pay out of pocket. So pharmacy school is expensive, and it is an investment. So the dean that I speak with a lot, Dean White, basically told me that you have to look at your return on investment. So yes, it is a lot of money up front, but you literally have the opportunity to make 6 figures after you graduate. And I don't know a lot of other career opportunities where you will get that earning potential. So yeah, the financial responsibility of being in pharmacy school is a lot, but you make a lot post-graduation. So con number 5. All right, so I hope you guys learned a lot about pharmacy school. I hope you guys learned a lot about the good and the bad about pharmacy school. I hope you guys learned something. And if you know somebody who's interested in going to pharmacy school, share this video, because these are things that I wish I would have known, but nobody really told me. So please like and share this video. If you guys do have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the comment section. And in the meantime, make sure you click the button up here to subscribe. It's right here. All you have to do is click it. But yeah, to learn more about me, my lifestyle in pharmacy, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye, y'all.